The greatest deliverance you ever have is to stop putting blame on witches, wizards. They exist. Not that they don't exist. But thinking them goes to the first law, that you thinking them, you are giving power to them. Meditating on them is giving power to them. Because man's attention is the sap of life. You know, sap means when you cut a tree or a branch of a tree, that water you see coming out is called sap. That is what gives that branch life. It comes from the main tree and it gives life to the branch. So man's attention is the sap of life. That means wherever your attention is, you give life to. If my attention is in poverty, I give life to poverty. It doesn't matter the amount of prayer I pray. It doesn't matter the amount of fasting I fast. If my attention is fused to sickness, to poverty, I can never run away from poverty. So today, learning how to channel attention is the key. That is your power. Your operant power as a God, your operating power as a God, is knowing how to, where to channel your attention. Wherever you remove attention, it dies. Every condition you remove your attention from dies. Where your attention is, you feed with power. That takes us to the dream of Pharaoh in Genesis 41. Pharaoh was sleeping from verse 1. Then it came to pass at the end of 2 full years. If you listen to what I'm going to tell you, you will escape from any snare the enemy have kept you. If you understand it. At the end of 2 full years, that Pharaoh had a dream. And behold, he stood by the river. Suddenly there came up out of the river 7 cows, fine looking and fat, and they fed in the middle. Then behold, 7 other cows came up out of them, ugly, gaunt, stood by the other cow by the bank of the river, and the ugly, gaunt cows ate up the 7 fine looking fat cows. So Pharaoh awoke. 7 slim cow, 7 fat cow. The slim one swallowed the fat. And the dream repeated itself. 7 good-looking maize, 7 bad-looking maize. The bad-looking one swallowed the good. It's just like saying, instead of you to swallow that small fish in your table, the fish swallow you. Or instead of a whale to swallow Jonah, Jonah swallowed the whale. That's what that scripture is saying. So, those two means you are